Every day, we are bombarded by a massive, endless wave of information. It pours in from social media feeds, blares from radio and television broadcasts, and travels through neighborhood conversations. Within this daily flood, separating an objective fact from an opinion, deliberate misinformation, or plain chismis, gossip, is incredibly difficult. If we look past the headlines, rumors and professional reports are built with entirely different patterns. Objective news follows a specific, verifiable anatomy. Recognizing how these reports are constructed provides a filter to help us identify when we are being misled. Real news, a balita, operates on strict parameters. It is a text engineered to deliver truthful, timely, and deeply relevant information to a community. To navigate today's media landscape, you have to adopt the mindset of a balita checker. This means you stop passively reading the words and you start scanning the structural framework of the information being presented to you. Identifying these structural requirements allows anyone to distinguish between a functional piece of information and a manipulative distraction. Take a look at this local news bulletin regarding a community cleanup drive. To understand how it functions, we can break it down into 4 components: its topic, purpose, main message, and the platform that carries it. First is the paksa, or the topic. This is the main subject under discussion. Here, the paksa is the community dengue cleanup drive. Second is the layon, the purpose. We have to ask why the author wrote this. In this case, the goal is to inform the public and urge immediate preventative health action. Third is the idea, the main message. The central thought of this report is that standing water must be eliminated to prevent disease. Finally, the platform. Where the news is published is critical. An official barangay page, or a verified newspaper, carries a baseline of accountability that a random, anonymous social media account lacks. Pinning down these 4 elements frames the context and intention behind the media, allowing us to evaluate the report's baseline credibility. Highlighted in this text, a legitimate news report answers specific investigative questions to provide a complete picture. We start by isolating the actors and events. The text provides specific details, answering sino, who was involved, and ano, what exactly happened. Next, the report anchors the event in reality by answering Kailangang, when the event took place, and saan, where it happened. Finally, we see the mechanics of the event by isolating paano, how it was executed. If a viral post fails to answer these fundamental, measurable questions, the information is incomplete and cannot be treated as official news. This brings us to a foundational journalism rule, visualized here, ang pabaliktad na piramide, the inverted pyramid. The massive top tier is the lead. The climax and vital facts, those 5 W's and H we identified, are pushed to the first paragraph. The middle tier forms the body. This space is used for supporting details, context, and direct quotes from verified sources that back up the lead. The narrow bottom tier is the tail. It holds extra background information that could be easily cut without losing the core truth of the story. While a fictional story might hide its climax at the end to build suspense, true news delivers the unvarnished facts immediately. Now, contrast that highly structured local news report with an unstructured, sensationalized social media rumor. Look at what happens when we force a rumor through the 5 W's test. The structure collapses. Giant red question marks appear exactly where the sino, saan, and kailan should be. Rumors rely on vague, unverified statements. Professional news relies on clear, identifiable sources and direct quotes. Understanding the anatomy of news acts as a filter, allowing us to spot and discard fake news, bias, or pure gossip before it spreads. This analytical skill directly impacts community well-being. Correctly evaluating typhoon updates, school suspensions, or health advisories is a matter of real-life safety. The next time you encounter breaking information, look for the pyramid. Demanding clear, structured truth ensures that our decisions are based on reality rather than the noise.